Hello, hello, this is MrChabry. We're back with some more Pearl playthrough. Shining Pearl, that is. As soon as you step into Eterna Forest, you're going to see this green-haired woman, and her name is Cheryl. There's a sinister group called Team Galactic about. She will be actually pretty helpful, because she will heal up your Pokemon after each battle. I'm going to go ahead and grab this antidote. I do have a repel. There's some areas up ahead where there's more grass than others. If you have an Eevee at this point, there's no way you can get an Eevee at this point, rather. But later on, you can catch some Eevees. I think in the post-game, you can bring it here and level it up next to the stone. That's how you get a Leafeon. And you can bypass the grass up that way. But if you end up getting a wild battle here, it'll always be a double battle while you have Cheryl with you. And her Pokemon is actually a Chansey, which really isn't the best Pokemon, you know, battle-wise. But it's got a ton of HP. It's not going to be able to do much damage to the opponents, but she will be able to heal you a little bit. Which is good. We see Wurmple and Pachirisus here. And we'll go ahead and try Absorb. Actually, Pachirisu has really good bulk to it. And it's one of those fangled electric types that we actually have a lot of problems with. So eventually we're going to get something that helps us with electric types. But at this point we're still struggling with those electric types. Alright, Baby Doll Eyes. Oh, onto my Earhart. Yes. Makes it annoying. Oh well. Life do. My HP is full. But you can see there that it actually is more healing. That's what Chansey does. It tries to heal your Pokemon. Alright, that thing gets knocked out. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Not much of a threat, really. Spark, though, that could be a problem for us. Nothing gets confused, at least, which is nice. But the bug catcher has a Beautifly. So we're going to go ahead and knock this thing out. Ooh. Nope, not quite. And that's because we had our attack reduced a little bit by the Pachirisu, who's now being quite annoying. Luckily, though, actually going for an offensive move takes out the Beautifly before it can actually do anything annoying. Silcoon. So still some more Pokemon back there. But I do believe that's his last Pokemon. So we'll finish off the Silcoon real quick. Nice. And that just leaves the Pachirisu, which, you know, normally gives us a lot of problems anyway. Hopefully it hits itself in confusion, and that's what I'm hoping for. There we go. Good. But yeah, as you can see, Tail Whip, it's not really good offensively. Disarming Voice is, I think it's only attacking move. Yeah, we've seen its whole moveset. Tail Whip, Life Dew, Disarming Voice, and Sweet Kiss. So, not the best moveset, but... Oh, and it's paralyzed now. Sorry, Chansey. But yeah, Quick Attack's just still doing pretty decent work to this Pachirisu. Hopefully we don't get paralyzed ourselves. Quick Attack still will be nice, and Life Dew will actually give us enough HP to live another Spark. That is pretty helpful that it's healing us up, but I would prefer not to be paralyzed because that could become a problem. Luckily, though, it doesn't, and we finish this thing off great. But anyway, all these trainers in here will be double battles as long as you battle them with, well, actually, yeah, when you battle them with Cheryl, they will be double battles. A lot of these trainers are set up in a way where you'll actually walk across both of them just like that. And you don't have to worry about healing up your Pokemon because Cheryl will do that for you. But I do think if you talk to one, you can split up the trainer battles that way. I just want to see what... Oh, so... Yeah, it makes it where it's just 1-on-1. Okay. I just wanted to test that out. That's something I haven't tested out. But here's an Abra. We've seen plenty of Abra. Abras are pretty good Pokemon. This thing could be a Kadabra at this point, I do believe. It's got Energy Ball. And that's the thing about Abras. They've got a lot of different things that they can do. They have terrible defense, so I'm going to just hit it with a Metal Claw, and unfortunately we don't knock it out. But Napoleon is still hanging in there. Luckily this last Metal Claw will do the trick. But you can see this thing is a pretty scary Pokemon. No joke about it. It can have pretty much a lot of different options in terms of movesets. And she's already healed up her Pokemon. But we see, if you don't want to do double battles, there's some trainers where you can battle them 1v1. And you might think that that's a little bit more manageable than taking them on as double battles. However, it does feel a little bit slower when you do it that way, because you have to walk to challenge the next trainer, whereas if you do it as a double battle, as soon as the battle's over, you can just continue on. I don't want to send out Earhart, because I feel like this thing might have Energy Ball as well. Yeah. But Abra does have a really great move pool. It's just most of its best moves you kind of need TMs for. But Energy Ball is great. We've seen some with Shockwave. Or not Shockwave. Charge Beam earlier. Psychic is a must-have if you've got an Abra. And I would say put a Fairy-type move on it, because it helps you against Dark types. I do want to use a Repel. So that will keep the wild Pokemon at bay. There's not really any Pokemon in this forest that I do want. We'll battle these bug catchers. And that's what we'll do now. And we'll battle them as a double battle, as the game designers intended. But if you're struggling with some of these double battles, there's nothing wrong with challenging them 1v1. It just slows you down. It comes down to, would you rather get through the forest quickly and with a little bit more intense battles where they could double target you, or do you want to take your time and go into battles where you have a little bit more control? Alright, Burmy's going to tackle the Chansey. Hopefully they double target that Chansey. Oh no. I'm just going to go ahead and Wing Attack. I feel like Wurmple's a slightly bigger threat just because it could poison us. I mean, I say it's a threat, but it's literally level 9, so not a threat at all. And I'm not too worried about Burmy. Burmy can't really do much to us. Because it's got terrible move. It can do really weak tackle. I do believe it has the move Protect as well, which could be quite annoying in a double battle environment. A common tactic in double battles that a lot of people do here is they will only focus on one of the trainer's Pokemon in order to defeat all of those Pokemon and then turn it on into a 2v1, which is a really great thing. That's a really great idea if that's what you want to do. However, I'm just going to do it this way because I'm not worried about Burmy at all, and I'd rather have Burmy there than, you know, attacking Burmy and then having the other guy's Pokemon poison me. Which Capscoon usually only has Harden. So I'm not worried about it, but I'm still going to just knock it out here, since we've done so much damage by, you know, taking out this one guy's Pokemon. And honestly don't remember what the other guy has after Burmy. I really don't remember. I just don't want it to be something that could poison me. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and take out Burmy now. Burmy spent this whole time just sitting there, feeling pretty safe. Only this clumsy Chansey was trying to target it down. Yeah, see, it just missed a disarming voice. There's nothing there. Alright, Kricketune. I'm not too worried about Kricketune, actually. Kricketune... Early game Kricketune could actually be pretty scary, but... At this point, Kricketune is not much of a problem for us. Nice. I don't want us to get too over-leveled, because that's going to make it hard for us to catch certain Pokemon when it is time for us to catch another Pokemon. There's a potion right here. You've got different areas, but they all lead to the same location, as you can see. They just give you different trainers that you end up battling, depending on which path you take. I want to make sure I clear out this forest. And complete all of the trainers that are here. Alright, so we've already seen what Abra could do. Luckily, neither of these people have an Abra. I'm not too worried. I do want to switch because I don't want to get hit with a Psychic type move. I'll go into Napoleon, and I'll target down the Meta-type with Napoleon. The thing about Psyduck is a lot of people think Psyduck is a Psychic type. It's actually just pure water. And even Golduck is just pure water. Neither of those have the Psychic typing at all. Which is an interesting thing because every game you see a Psyduck, it always mentions its Psychic power. But it is just a pure water type. Oh, confused. Alright, so I'm going to go for a Peck on Meta-type. Unfortunately, we're both confused, and that might be a problem. Ooh, nice. Hopefully we see a disarming voice. Please? Chansey? Oh, Chansey, come on. What's wrong with you? Alright, another confusion onto my Napoleon. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pick the Meta-type. Just get rid of it. It is obviously the bigger threat of the two. Psyduck can't really do that much to me. It doesn't have stab on Psychic. Hopefully Chansey gets its stuff together. Alright, confusion back onto my Napoleon, unfortunately. But we're going to send out Earhart since I am confused, and I don't want to be confused. I want us to be able to finish off the Psyduck. Chansey is confused. Finally, Chansey. Thank you, Chansey. Thank you for pulling some weight. Water Pulse back onto the Chansey. Luckily, that wasn't towards us because that could be annoying. I'm getting confused twice. And we finish off Psyduck pretty easily. The victory, there's nothing strange about it. Oh, B1 with my Meta-type. Meta-type is gone. Sorry, sir. I've got bad news. Or good news, depending on which side of the battle you're on. Alright, so pretty much no one down there. There's an item right here that I would like to get. Unfortunately, we're being jumped by some rabbits and some weird silk balls. No, we just run away. Baneri isn't that great of a Pokemon. It's not a Pokemon I would even use. But yeah, if you have Cut, you can check out the mansion up here, but we don't. What are you doing, Cheryl? Anyway, this is where Cheryl will make her departure. Thank you, MrChabry. And I don't know where she goes after this, because you can walk right out here, and she's already gone somewhere. Where'd you go, Cheryl? Anyway, we could battle these people now, or we can skip them to go heal up. That's actually what I'm going to do. I'll come back and battle them some other time. A lot of them only use Magikarp, which is terrible if you're trying to train up your Pokemon. Actually, I don't need to heal because Cheryl healed them for me. But yeah, I think we're going to go up here and grab some goodies up here first. There's some berries. But yeah, those fisherman trainers, they're kind of a waste of time. Because when you battle Magikarp, you don't really get much out of it. And most of them do just have Magikarp as their only Pokemon. So, I think one of them actually has 6 Magikarp, which... Why? Why would you do that, Game Freak? But anyway, we're here in Eterna City. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.